We saw a lot of things we shouldn't be seeing as a child. Our only life we knew was this life of neglect.
There's just like abuse, physically, like emotionally, sexually. We were just so young that we thought that was normal.
But you don't want to lose your mom or dad because you don't know anybody else. So if Hephzibah's the place that started providing a safety net for me and my sisters, I'm glad it was Hephzibah. You know, I'm lucky it was Hephzibah. When I first came to Hephzibah, I was about 6 years old. My sister and I came together as a package pair. She was only 10 months younger than I. Out of all other foster care places, it was the first time I said, you know, this kind of feels like a home. What do you want to do when you're older? What do you want to do when you grow up? When you leave here, what do you want to do?
I want to be a teacher.
You want to be a teacher? I'm a teacher. Go ahead. When I see children there at Hephzibah, I tend to tell them that it seems simple and cliche, but really, like, it will be okay. You're in a good place now. It can only go up from here.
When I look back at my story, like, once I got to Hephzibah, like, I just felt like there's more control and, like, organization, and, like, people knew what they were doing, and, like, people were paying attention.
It's devastating to hear their stories, and you just don't know how they could even go on.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, you look great. Look how tall you are.
They need a lot of therapy, they need a lot of support, a lot of comfort. The trauma is real. Do you remember how you felt when you first came to my house, or were you nervous?
I was nervous, but I know I was shy.
Hephzibah helps these children by, of course, providing therapy for them. They provide us with the tools that we need to help the children. So many agencies just, you get your license and then you're on your own.
All the people I encountered from Hephzibah, like, were so, like, uplifting and, like, positive. They, like, just look for the best in, like, all the kids to, like, make them feel good about themselves. Like, without a doubt, like, that's, like, the best thing that came out of Hephzibah was, like, me being able to be adopted with my brother, honestly. Judge Kelly was actually the judge who adopted us.
What I get out of fostering is just seeing the children be successful, either back with their biological parent or in an adoptive home.
Or, like, looking at my life right now, like, I graduated and I'm in college. Like, for that, like, being in foster care, like, that's, like, a triumph in itself.
I'm 35. I know I don't look it, but it's been about 30 years ago that we attended, actually right in this classroom as students.
It's not so much you remember the details of everything that happened, but you just remember the way you felt. A carefree, creative time where you didn't have to worry.
To see the looks on kids' faces, and it brings you right back to that point. And, like, who can ask for anything more than that?
So yeah, we were part of the summer program as well. And we used to be pretty busy. I mean, by the end of the day, we smelled like sand and sweat.
Puppy dogs.
Yeah. We would go swimming. That was a lot of fun. But overall, yeah, we were like hardcore Hephzibah kids, full time.
somebody would have ever said, oh, you're going to be working at Hephzibah for 20 years, you're going to become the principal at Mann School, I would have laughed in their faces. But you kind of look back at all these moments, kind of led us up to this point. This kind of love for life, love for being around this kind of playful energy, and I think that really kind of propelled us into the careers that we're in. That's what Hephzibah was preparing us for.
Sure. I would say having fun. I mean, who doesn't want to continue to have fun? So I started working at Hephzibah and have been having fun ever since.
Yeah. She's like, I could do it for another 20 years.
Easily, I could do it for
And I
another
was like,
20
well,
years.
for me.
I really could.
It started from the ground up, this organization. It's come a long way, and it needs support from everybody.
There's so many ways to help Hephzibah, to volunteer, to be involved in their fundraising activities, to volunteer as a homework helper, just to volunteer even to be for other foster parents.
Hephzibah is always stuck to its core. I've heard Marianne say many times, we stick to our knitting. So we don't overdevelop beyond to compromise the quality that we're providing.
They believe in the mission. I think people live the mission. And that's what I feel like stands them out from other nonprofit organizations. That's the kind of organization that I want to be behind, that I want to support.
Hephzibah saved my life. Hephzibah started my life. And Hephzibah ultimately taught me how to trust. It was a refuge to me. It was a place that really changed my life for the better.